So let's begin with what are brand elements. Brand elements, which are also known as brand identities, are trademarkable devices that serve to identify and differentiate a brand. But what does that really mean? So if we think about the elements of a brand, you have the name, the URLs, the logos, the characters, all those different things that come to mind when a brand comes to mind. Of course, you have slogans and packaging and signage, distinctive packaging and distinctive signage. Think about the green on a color, the green color of Gain when you're picking up that laundry detergent. That's a distinctive color. Or a slogan or a jingle. Liberty, 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 liberty. So, I won't sing to you, but let's think about this and what makes those things so catchy? What makes those things bring that recognition to our minds? Well, it's easy to remember. It has an element of a product benefit. It's fun, interesting. It's very rich with potential. And you can think about it from anyone's perspective. It doesn't really have to be the target audience, but no matter what state you live in or what country you live in, you're able to appeal to a different audience. And finally, they're protectable, if you will, meaning you can license them and patent them, and you are containing those within your firm. Those are your properties. So let's explore a couple of characters now. When you look at this brand, or you look at these pictures actually, distinctively, the Geico brings a brand to mind. Distinctively, the Emu brings a brand to mind. These are things that we've seen over and over again in different facets and channels to reinforce Geico and Liberty. Then we think about our friend, I can't remember his name right this second. He's my favorite, though. My favorite character, who's continuously causing trouble. The Liberty guy for Allstate, the Liberty guy, and Flo. So these are characters. Mayhem is a character that you recall when you think of Allstate. Liberty, you remember the guy in front of the Liberty Statue of Liberty. Progressive, you remember Flo. And then we have logos and symbols. If we look at these logos, quickly we know that this has to do with batteries. This has to do with a place that we may go or may not go or may want to go. This has to do with dominoes. So these are things that are embedded within our mind because they've been continuously reinforced. They're elements of the brand. And of course, we have slogans and jingles. So let's take a moment and listen to a couple of slogans and jingles and think about how these slogans and jingles bring forth and evoke an emotion within you because you've heard them so frequently that it's continuously part of the firm, and that brand comes to mind.